What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, December 29th, and in today's video, we're going to be covering a collection by the Lotus company and also their NFTs, such as Lotus Gang and Lily. These are two separate NFT collections built within the same company of Lotus. In this video, I'm just going to share with you briefly the charting, the analysis, what they are building, and why these PFPs could be the next new blue chip of the Solana ecosystem. Now, with that said, be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety to stay educated and informed of what's going on, and also to hear my conclusion statement at the end of the video. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So I'm just going to briefly just go through the two NFT collections that Lotus has created. I'm not going to go into too much detail on what the website is, their roadmap, their vision. I just want to show you the juicy details that you need to just stay informed on. Now, briefly, I just want to share with you two pages that I think captured my attention on the Lotus website. Now, one of them is the floor calculator. So if you're wanting to compare collections, different NFT collections within Solana, so say for instance, I compared OK Bears to Utes. So what this does, it evaluates that if OK Bears were to reach a market cap of Utes, then the price per OK Bear would probably be around 183 Solana per OK Bears. That's just based on the market cap, right? That's at least how I'm seeing this chart. So I think that's a really cool tool in case you want to understand that. If you want to understand a different currencies such as ETH or USD, that option is also there. But also they have something called the Vibe-O-Meter. Now, I don't know how this Vibe-O-Meter or this calculator actually works or how it's based on from the data that's on the blockchain. But basically, if you click on calculate, it shows you what they think is kind of the fear and greed index or the hype and fear index or whatever you want to call it in the NFT space. And so basically what I'm seeing here is that the way I'm seeing it, it evaluates that the market right now is hype at new all-time high floor prices. So that's probably what it's based on, but it's a patented algorithm that Lotus has owned. So at least if you get into these NFT collections, you can be a part of this patented algorithm, which is great. And I'm sure that there are other benefits later on down the road, but something that just hasn't reached my attention yet on these different tabs. So let's focus on Lotus Gang NFT. Right now it's around 13 Solana. As you can see, there are two NFTs that have already sold. Now, the total traded volume in Solana is 92,000, which is pretty good. And there's around 3,100 owners out of 4,000 in terms of NFTs and circulating supply. So that's actually pretty good. I like seeing a unique owner count compared to the total supply, because if there is a small unique owner count, then that means there's a lot of whales that can absolutely dump on you and ruin the collection. But there's 140 NFTs here, and this is just one out of two NFTs. But before we go into the second NFT collection, we're going to look at the charting for Lotus Gang. We go to Soul Sniper. Now, this is an interesting chart. Now, as you can see here, we're forming this wedge within this triangle. And as you can see, it broke to the downside. But regardless, in this new trend, we're seeing what's really nice is that there's this like flat green line right here. This goes to show you that it's not actually going down. You're actually seeing higher lows, one right here, one right here. The fact that it's forming higher lows is that it's going to be forming a little tight wedge right here. It's eventually going to either break to the downside or to the upside. But I think because Solana is at a really great discount, I think that the time of the recording, Solana is at around $8.30. Yes, it has taken a dip from $9, $10, $13, and even $30 because of the FTX hack. But I think people are able to afford Solana so they can buy their favorite blue chip collections. So what happened was it formed a little bit of wedge, and I think if it breaks to the upside, it can go as up to around 17 Solana or 21 Solana, or in the bullish case scenario, it can go all the way up to 34 Solana. So I think that's a really good point, considering that the floor is around 140 NFTs listed. Now, we need to break below that in order to see those all-time highs, in order to see us to go to the upside, because right now it's been bouncing here, here, and here. So as we can see here, I am seeing a little bit of strength in the relative strength index. This is important to show that there's a lot of activity happening within the collection. The buying volume isn't there just yet. As you can see here, there's a volume right here that kind of shows a selling volume. But either way, there is activity returning, and so we're actually going to see some true dedicated holders or accumulators or people who just want to buy this collection start to come in. So let's go ahead and focus on the second collection. So the second one is Lilies. Now, this is actually an interesting story because they are a larger supply, around 10,000 NFTs to be exact. Now, this was a mint that was happening during the bear market. So within the past couple months, this mint for this collection was listed at around 5 Solana. And believe it or not, not many collections were minting out their collections, period. So luckily, this collection was one of the very few collections that minted their entire collection for 5 Solana per NFT mint, which is crazy. And so obviously people were very bullish on this collection. Maybe because their Lotus Gang NFT did really well. Obviously, there are a lot of different great trades which you can look forward to, but the most important thing is looking at the chart. So this is a chart that is recent. Again, both this chart and the Lotus Gang chart are both on the daily time frame. Now, if we look at this chart, as you can see, since it's a fairly new collection, still in the daily frame, we are seeing that right now is forming a sideways trading action stuck between 8 Solana to 9.42 Solana. So it's kind of bouncing right here, but as you can see, it's forming another wedge. It's either going to break to the upside or to the downside. But really, I think because Solana is so cheap, I actually think it's going to break to the upside. We can actually see prices up to 10 Solana, 12 Solana, and even because of the Fibonacci retracement right here, we could even see it go as high as 16 Solana. That's all due to FOMO or people wanting to ape into a project like this. So keep that in mind. That could be very, very interesting. Now, we have fallen below a great amount of NFTs listed. Right now we're hovering around 1,000 NFTs, but nonetheless is better than 1,300. So we've broken past that resistance of NFTs, and I think we're seeing a little bit of slight activity within the relative strength index. So that's really good. But again, not a lot of buying pressure as of yet, or selling pressure, which we're seeing that there's not really much volume. But again, that could change. Maybe it could be an announcement or whatever. So another thing you want to keep in mind is the legendary NFTs. So there's not that many. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10. And each one you can get if you stake both your NFTs. And basically, what does that mean? So if I go to the next slide, this is what Bungie, the creator, the artist of this collection, said. He said, for those who don't know, the way to win these legendaries is to plant a Lotus NFT, a Lotus Gang, and a Lily NFT at this website. The more you plant, the more LP you get, the higher your chances. So you could get these really, really cool legendary NFTs. So when you go to that website, this is where you can actually start planting. It says plant a Lotus and a Lily to gain legendary points, aka LP. The higher the LP, the higher chance of winning a legendary Lily. So that's really cool. All tokens will retain LP when unplanted, although only planted tokens can count towards legendaries. So this is where you would select the NFT that you want to plant, and this is where it's going to be planted, and then hopefully, luckily, you can win one of these. So who has actually won one of these legendaries? Well, this guy, CryptoKid1981, said this: I was lucky enough to be airdropped the Hollowed last night. This is the second of 10 one-on-one legendaries from the Lily NFT collection, part of the non-Bungie's Lotus Gang project. I love what they were trying to do and love the art. This NFT even has its own soundtrack, which is absolutely amazing. So when we go over to Bungie said plant a clause in a recent tweet. As you can see, he made an example of a Lily NFT being staked and earning him some points. There's this person who ends up staking both a Lotus and a Lily Gang. And hopefully this person has enough LP to score himself a legendary. Again, they're here, they've been in this game for a while, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now, another thing is that Solana Spaces, which is I think a location in Florida, this is a location for Solana heads, Solana builders, a place where Solana people can meet up and just network and, you know, basically meet people within the community. Well, Solana Spaces did a collaboration with Bungie and basically created this legendary one-on-one art that was sent to 13,000 wallets. A lot of people did receive this one-on-one NFT. So everybody got this exact duplicate. So that's really cool to see that he's partnering with more established foundations within Solana. So that's really cool. And nonetheless, Bungie said this: Lily is about to crank out some stuff that I'm pretty sure you can only do on Solana. Should be fun. So this to me sounds really exciting. I cannot wait to see what he's releasing and what these NFTs have to do. Maybe the LP tokens have something to do with it. But either way, these are two different collections that I think you should definitely keep your eye out on. So as a conclusion and statement around what I feel about this, I think it's very early. But again, I do like their website. I do like what they're trying to do. I like that they have two different collections that you can use both these NFTs to stake to win legendaries. I like that they have merch. I mean, I love everything about it. And I love the aesthetics. I love the artwork. I just love everything that they represent. It's very refreshing to see something new like this in the NFT space. And I think that the way that these NFTs are valued, both Lotus Gang and Lily, I think they're undervalued because, again, they're very affordable prices. But again, just don't go ape into something. Just treat this as just educational, informative information for you to understand if this is the best investment decision for you. Because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to provide entertainment and my own opinion. So keep that in mind. But let me know down in the comments what you think of Lotus Gang and Lily, and which one would you buy. Leave a comment down below on YouTube and Twitter, and I cannot wait to hear your comments, and possibly we'll make another video once they make new announcements. So guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page. I'll see you guys next time.